The characters are fantastic.
Yeah.
Your two leads are great.
Yeah.
But also, to me, the big winner out of this seems to be Christmas itself.
Really?
Was that what you set out to write? Or?
You know, I am a fan of Christmas, and I know, it brings good times and bad times for different families, but I'm a fan, and, having two family Christmases that were very different, and seeing them kind of across the divide, sort of fish out of water, Cora playing Hayley up in sort of the posh Gloucester house, and Asa playing James in the kind of 2 up, 2 down in Macclesfield. It just was such a fun concept. So when I read Tom's script, and as soon as I saw the kind of switcheroo happening, I went, oh, this is going to be fun. And it was. The script is fun, and that's why we managed to attract that kind of cast, I think, So we had a blast. It wasn't Christmas at all when we shot it. It was the middle of August.
I understand that. So you got a heat stroke or whatever to cope with alongside the acting cold.
Yeah, that's right. Now, that was the big thing, is to have to keep saying to them, you've got to act cold. I know it's roasting out here, but there's snow and you've got to look cold. So we worked very hard on making it feel as authentic as possible and as real and true to a real Christmas as possible, but getting all the fun and the comedy that entails. Like being locked up with your family for 10 days is bad enough. Being locked up with your in-laws' family for 10 days, that's another thing entirely.
And it takes a lot of work to make it look that easy, in the sense that the snow machines and everything like that, it must have taken. How much work did it take behind the scenes to keep all that going?
It's tough, They say never work with children and animals. I would massively add to that fake snow. Never work with fake snow. It was the bane of my life. I'm very much hoping we do a sequel, and I'm very much hoping it's called Your Summer Holiday in the Caribbean or Mine. Because if I see another bit of fake snow ever in my life, it'll be too soon. It's a nightmare because it goes everywhere, and then people walk on it, and then you've got to brush it all up again. But hopefully it's been worth it, and it made working with the kids and the animals feel like a breeze, because they were brilliant.
Well, in my eyes, it has indeed been worth it. It's a fantastic film.
Oh, good.
So,
glad
but
you
just
enjoyed it.
one last word about your two leads.
Yeah.
How was it getting the chemistry right for those two?
It's such a tricky thing, because without giving away too many spoilers, you learn early on in the film that they go their separate ways for Christmas, and it's about them trying to get back together. So it's a sort of rom-com where, for large swathes of the film, they're not actually together. So you had a very limited time to really make that chemistry work. So hopefully it did. I think they certainly got on brilliantly, and they're very different in terms of their energies and personalities, which is as it should be. Cora's so full of life and energy and passion, and Asa playing James is sort of more considered and contained. So it's a great kind of mix between the two. So it was great fun to work with them, and I think they've done a brilliant job.
Congratulations, it was fantastic.
Thank you
very
very
well
much,
done.
Colin. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!